What year did the Battle of Hastings take place? A. 946. B. 1066. C. 1166. D. 1266. Answer: B. 1066. The Battle of Hastings took place in the year 1066, marking a pivotal point in English history with the Norman conquest of England. Question 2. Who was the monarch during the Victorian era? A. Queen Elizabeth I. B. Queen Victoria. C. King George III. D. King Edward VII. Answer: B. Queen Victoria. Queen Victoria was the monarch during the Victorian era, a period marked by industrial, cultural, political, and military changes in Britain. Question 3. What is the significance of the Magna Carta? A. It established the Church of England. B. It ended the War of the Roses. C. It was the first document to limit the powers of the king. D. It declared war on France. Answer: C. It was the first document to limit the powers of the king. The Magna Carta, signed in 1215, is significant for laying the foundations of constitutional law and limiting the powers of the monarch. Question 4. Which document limited the powers of King Charles I and was signed in 1628? A. The Petition of Right. B. The Bill of Rights. C. The Royal Charter. D. The Magna Carta. Answer: A. The Petition of Right. Signed in 1628, the Petition of Right limited the powers of King Charles I, challenging his authority and requiring laws to be made through Parliament. Question 5. Who was the UK's Prime Minister during World War II? A. Neville Chamberlain. B. Winston Churchill. C. Clement Attlee. D. Margaret Thatcher. Answer: B. Winston Churchill. Winston Churchill was the UK's Prime Minister during most of World War II and is known for his leadership during that critical period. Question 6. What was the purpose of the Elizabethan Poor Law? A. To fund the military. B. To provide aid to the poor. C. To increase taxes. D. To regulate trade. Answer: B. To provide aid to the poor. The Elizabethan Poor Law of 1601 was intended to provide relief to the poor and is a cornerstone of social welfare legislation in England. Question 7. What are the 4 countries that make up the United Kingdom? A. England, Scotland, Wales, Ireland. B. England, Scotland, Wales, Northern Ireland. C. England, Ireland, Scotland, Brittany. D. England, Scotland, Gaul, Wales. Answer: B. England, Scotland, Wales, Northern Ireland. The United Kingdom is made up of 4 countries: England, Scotland, Wales, and Northern Ireland. Question 8. Name one key event that led to the formation of the United Kingdom. A. The Norman Conquest. B. The Glorious Revolution. C. The Acts of Union 1707. D. The Magna Carta. Answer: C. The Acts of Union 1707. The Acts of Union in 1707 were key events that led to the formation of the United Kingdom, uniting England and Scotland under a single Parliament of Great Britain. Question 9. Who was the first female Prime Minister of the UK? A. Margaret Thatcher. B. Elizabeth II. C. Theresa May. D. Mary Robinson. Answer: A. Margaret Thatcher. Margaret Thatcher was the first female Prime Minister of the UK, serving from 1979 to 1990. Question 10. What does the term suffragette refer to? A. A member of the royal court. B. A female advocate of the right to vote. C. A type of British coin. D. A legal document. Answer B. A female advocate of the right to vote. The term suffragette refers to a woman seeking the right to vote through organised protest. Question 11. In what year did the Great Fire of London occur? A. 1466. B. 1566. C. 1666. D. 1766. Answer C. 1666. The Great Fire of London occurred in 1666, devastating much of the medieval city of London, including St. Paul's Cathedral. Question 12. What is the primary role of the monarch in modern Britain? A. Executive power. B. Legislative authority. C. Ceremonial duties. D. Judicial functions. Answer C. Ceremonial duties. In modern Britain, the monarch's role is largely ceremonial, with no direct power over the government. Question 13. Describe the significance of the Good Friday Agreement. A. It ended the War of the Roses. B. It marked the UK's entry into the EU. C. It ended the conflict in Northern Ireland. D. It initiated trade agreements with the EU. Answer C. It ended the conflict in Northern Ireland. The Good Friday Agreement, signed in 1998, was significant for helping to end decades of conflict in Northern Ireland. Question 14. What is the legal voting age in the United Kingdom? A. 16. B. 17. C. 18. D. 21. Answer C. 18. The legal voting age in the United Kingdom is 18. Question 15. Which treaty ended the War of the Spanish Succession? A. The Treaty of Paris. B. The Treaty of Utrecht. C. The Treaty of Versailles. D. The Treaty of Westphalia. Answer B. The Treaty of Utrecht. The Treaty of Utrecht in 1713 ended the War of the Spanish Succession. Question 16. What system of government does the UK have? A. Presidential. B. Monarchy. C. Constitutional monarchy. D. Direct democracy. Answer C. Constitutional monarchy. The UK operates under a system of constitutional monarchy with a parliamentary system. Question 17. What is the House of Lords and what role does it play in the UK Parliament? A. The lower legislative house. B. The upper legislative house. C. The judicial branch. D. The executive branch. Answer B. The upper legislative house. The House of Lords is the upper house of the UK Parliament and plays a role in reviewing and amending proposed legislation. Question 18. Who are the members of the Commonwealth? A. European Union countries. B. Former British Empire territories. C. Countries in the Northern Hemisphere. D. All island nations. Answer B. Former British Empire territories. The Commonwealth is primarily composed of countries that were once part of the British Empire. Question 19. What was the main outcome of the Glorious Revolution? A. Establishment of absolute monarchy. B. Restoration of the Catholic Church. C. Establishment of parliamentary supremacy. D. None of the above. Answer C. Establishment of parliamentary supremacy. The Glorious Revolution in 1688 led to the establishment of parliamentary supremacy over the monarchy in Britain. Question 20. What led to the English Civil War in the 17th century? A. Religious conflicts. B. Economic issues. C. Power struggles between the monarchy and Parliament. D. All of the above. Answer D. All of the above. The English Civil War was caused by a combination of religious conflicts, economic issues, and power struggles between the monarchy and Parliament. Question 21. Who invented the World Wide Web and when? A. Tim Berners-Lee in 1989. B. Alan Turing in 1950. C. Bill Gates in 1985. D. Steve Jobs in 1991. Answer A. Tim Berners-Lee in 1989. Tim Berners-Lee, a British computer scientist, invented the World Wide Web in 1989, revolutionizing the way we access and interact with information. Question 22. What landmark event did the Bill of Rights in 1689 establish? A. The beginning of the British Empire. B. The formal establishment of the Church of England. C. The foundation for a constitutional monarchy. D. The abolition of the monarchy. Answer C. The foundation for a constitutional monarchy. The Bill of Rights in 1689 established the foundation for a constitutional monarchy in Britain, setting out the limits on the powers of the monarch. Question 23. Who was the British monarch during the American War of Independence? A. Queen Anne. B. King George III. C. King Henry VIII. D. King James I. Answer B. King George III. King George III was the British monarch during the American War of Independence, a period marked by the colony's struggle for independence from British rule. Question 24. What is the significance of the Battle of Britain in 1940? A. It was the first military campaign fought entirely by air forces. B. It marked the beginning of the British Empire. C. It resulted in British withdrawal from Europe. D. It was a significant naval battle in the Pacific. Answer A. It was the first military campaign fought entirely by air forces. The Battle of Britain in 1940 is significant as it was the first major military campaign to be fought entirely by air forces, marking a crucial victory for Britain in World War II. Question 25. What major change did the Reform Acts bring about in the 19th century? A. Abolition of the monarchy. B. Expansion of the electorate. C. Creation of the Commonwealth. D. Establishment of the Church of England. Answer B. Expansion of the electorate. The Reform Acts of the 19th century brought about major changes by expanding the electorate, thus broadening the democratic base in Britain. Question 26. What was the impact of the Industrial Revolution on British society? A. Decline in agricultural prominence. B. Increased migration to urban areas. C. Growth in manufacturing and industry. D. All of the above. Answer D. All of the above. The impact of the Industrial Revolution on British society was profound, including a decline in agricultural prominence, increased migration to urban areas, and significant growth in manufacturing and industry. Question 27. Who was responsible for the establishment of the Church of England? A. King Henry VIII. B. Queen Elizabeth I. C. King James I. D. King Charles I. Answer A. King Henry VIII. King Henry VIII was responsible for the establishment of the Church of England in 1534, primarily to secure an annulment of his marriage, which the Roman Catholic Church refused to grant. Question 28. What was the primary purpose of the Human Rights Act 1998? A. To establish economic policies. B. To incorporate the European Convention on Human Rights into UK law. C. To create the European Union. D. To reform the educational system. Answer B. To incorporate the European Convention on Human Rights into UK law. Human Rights Act 1998 was enacted to incorporate the European Convention on Human Rights into UK law, ensuring that citizens could enjoy these rights directly in UK courts. Question 29. In which year did the UK join the European Economic Community? A. 1957. B. 1973. C. 1985. D. 1993. Answer: B. 1973. The UK joined the European Economic Community, which later became the European Union, in 1973. Question 30. What year did the UK vote to leave the European Union? A. 1992. B. 2001. C. 2016. D. 2020. Answer: C. 2016. The UK voted to leave the European Union in a referendum held in 2016, an event commonly referred to as Brexit. Question 31. Describe the role of the Prime Minister in the UK. A. Head of State. B. Chief Legislator. C. Head of Government. D. Judicial Leader. Answer: C. Head of Government. The Prime Minister is the head of government in the UK, responsible for overseeing the operation of the government and the execution of laws. Question 32. What are the main responsibilities of the Secretary of State for Health and Social Care? A. Managing national defence. B. Overseeing the financial sector. C. Overseeing the health and social care sectors. D. Regulating education policies. Answer: C. Overseeing the health and social care sectors. The Secretary of State for Health and Social Care is responsible for overseeing the health and social care sectors in the UK, including the National Health Service, NHS. Question 33. How does a bill become law in the UK? A. Approval by the monarch only. B. Approval by the House of Commons only. C. Through a public referendum. D. Passage through both Houses of Parliament and receiving royal assent. Answer: D. Passage through both Houses of Parliament and receiving royal assent. A bill becomes law in the UK after it has been passed by both Houses of Parliament, the House of Commons and the House of Lords, and receiving royal assent from the monarch. Question 34. What significant event is commemorated on Remembrance Day? A. The signing of the Magna Carta. B. The end of the English Civil War. C. The end of World War I. D. The coronation of the current monarch. Answer: C. The end of World War I. Remembrance Day is commemorated on November 11th each year to mark the end of World War I and to honour the armed forces and civilians who lost their lives in wartime. Question 35. Who was the leader of the Labour Party who significantly reformed it in the late 1990s? A. Gordon Brown. B. Tony Blair. C. Jeremy Corbyn. D. John Smith. Answer: B. Tony Blair. Tony Blair was the leader of the Labour Party who significantly reformed it in the late 1990s, leading to the creation of New Labour and the shift towards more centrist policies. Question 36. What is the special relationship? A. The economic bond between the UK and China. B. The historical ties between the UK and the Roman Empire. C. The diplomatic and military cooperation between the UK and the USA. D. The trade agreements between the UK and the European Union. Answer: C. The diplomatic and military cooperation between the UK and the USA. The special relationship refers to the close diplomatic, military, and historical cooperation between the United Kingdom and the United States. Question 37. What are the Crown dependencies? A. The overseas territories of the UK. B. Regions within the UK that have devolved governments. C. The Isle of Man and the Channel Islands. D. Former colonies that are now sovereign states. Answer. C. The Isle of Man and the Channel Islands. The Crown dependencies include the Isle of Man and the Channel Islands, which are not part of the United Kingdom, but are self-governing possessions of the Crown. Question 38. Name a British scientist who played a key role in the development of penicillin. A. Charles Darwin. B. Isaac Newton. C. Alexander Fleming. D. Stephen Hawking. Answer. C. Alexander Fleming. Alexander Fleming was a British scientist who played a key role in the development of penicillin, discovering the antibiotic properties of Penicillium mold in 1928. Question 39. What historic document first granted explicit rights and liberties to the barons in 1215? A. The Royal Charter. B. The Domesday Book. C. The Magna Carta. D. The Bill of Rights. Answer. C. The Magna Carta. The Magna Carta, signed in 1215, was a historic document that first granted explicit rights and liberties to the barons, serving as a foundational text for constitutional law. Question 40. How did the Acts of Union 1707 affect the political landscape of Great Britain? A. It separated England and Scotland. B. It created the United Kingdom by uniting England and Scotland. C. It established the European Union. D. It led to the independence of Wales. Answer. B. It created the United Kingdom by uniting England and Scotland. The Acts of Union 1707 were pivotal in affecting the political landscape of Great Britain by uniting the Parliaments of England and Scotland to form the Parliament of Great Britain.